guy like that never shut up about me. One of those should be kept on ice. Good.
Guys, that's all the Loki. He does have a jump on us.
What he's got is an acting dynamite kid. It's going to blow up in his face. And I'm going to be there when it does.
Well, I'll read all about it.
Or you'll be suiting up with the rest of us.
I see. I'm here to suit it over. I'm exposed. Like a nerve. It's a nightmare.
You know, I've got a cluster of shrapnel trying every second to crawl its way into my heart. This stops it. It's got a circle of light. It's part of me. Not just harm. It's a terrible privilege.
But you can control it.
Because I don't care.
Stick it.
Hey, I read all about your accident. That much gamma exposure should have killed you.
So you're saying that the whole the other guy saved my life? That's nice. It's a nice sentence. Save it for what?
I guess we'll find out.
You may not enjoy that.
You just might.
As soon as Loki took the doctor, we moved Jane Foster. We've got an excellent observatory in Tromsø. She was asked to consult with her very suddenly yesterday. Handsome feet, private plane, very remote. She'll be safe.
Thank you. It's no accident Loki taking her himself with him. I dread what he plans for him once he's done. I hope he's a good man.
He talks about you a lot. It changed his life. It changed everything around him.
You know, better as they were. You could tell on Asgard as the morning path. You come to the fountain and build stuff.
What?
Build stuff. You know, huge, scaly, big houses. You don't have those?
I don't think so.
They are repulsive. They trample everything in their path. When I first came to Earth, Loki's reign followed me. Your people paid the price. And now again. In my youth, I couldn't do
War hasn't started yet. You think you could make Loki tell us what it takes to do?
I do not know. Loki's mind is far afield. It's not just power he craves, it's vengeance. On me. There's no pain that tries his nature.
A lot of guys think that. But the pain in the stomach.
What are you asking me to do?
I'm asking, what are you prepared?
Loki is a prisoner.
Then why do I feel like he's the only person on this boat that wants to be? There's no better people who can sneak up on me.
But you figured I'd come.
After the tortures, you would come. You would appear as a friend, as a bomb. And I would cooperate.
I want to know what you've done to Agent Gordon.
It's an experiment, isn't it?
And once you've won, once you're king of the mountain, what happens to his mind?
this long, Agent Lee?
About this picture I'm trying to find out.
Tell me.
Before I worked for Shields, well, I made a name for myself. I have a very specific skill set. I didn't care who I used it for. Uh-oh. I got on Shields' radar in a bad way. Agent Barton was sent to kill me. He made a different call.
And what will you do if I vow to spare him?
Not let you out.
No, but I have lied in this. Your world in the balance, and you don't know how to.
Machines fall every day. They tend not to move over that in Russia. It's really not that complicated. Right on run my ledger. I'd like to wipe it out.
Can you wipe out that much red? Drago's daughter. South Howard. The hospital fire. Barton told me everything. Your ledger is dripping. It's gushing red, and you think saving a man any more virtuous than yourself will change anything? This is the basis of sentimentality. This is a child red. Pathetic. You lied and killed. In the service of liars and killers. You pretend to be separate. Without it in code. Something that makes up for the horrors. But they are part of you. And they will never go away. You won't touch Barton, not till I make him kill you. Slowly. And if I wait just long enough, the sleeves will work, and with the screams, I'll split his skull. This is my Barton. Quinn.
You're a monster.
You call it a monster.
So, Banner. What's your plan? Loki needs to unleash the Hulk. Put Banner in the lab. I'm on my way. Then door is locked. Thank you for the full information.
What are you doing, Mr. Stark? I've kind of been wondering the same thing about you. We're supposed to be locating the test.
We are. The model's locked, and we're shipping for the signature out. When you get a hit, we'll have the location within half a month.
Yeah, you get your cue back. No mas. No fuss. What is Phase 2? Phase 2 is Shield uses the cube to make weapons. Sorry, it was moving a little slow. Rogers, we gathered everything related to the Tesseract. This does not mean that we're ready. What were you mind? I was wrong there. The world hasn't changed a bit.
Did you know about this?
You want to think about removing yourself from this environment, Doctor?
I was in Calcutta. I was pretty well removed.
But he was manipulating you.
Maybe you've been doing what exactly?
You didn't come in because I bent my arm. Is that you?
Listen, I'm not leaving because suddenly you get a little twitchy. I'd like to know why S.H.I.E.L.D. is using the Tesseract to build weapons of mass destruction.
Cause of him. Me. Last year, Earth had a visitor from another planet who had a grudge match that leveled a small town. We learned that not only are we not alone, but we are hopelessly hilarious. My people want nothing but peace with your brothers, but you're not the only kidnapper, are you? And you're not the only threat. The world's filling up with people who can't be matched. They can't be controlled. Like you control your one.
Oh, watching it. We watching it. We ain't watching it. These are movie day.
Okay. No sleep.
Daddy, you watching it?
He ain't
Yeah,
called. What the hell up? I don't want to hear a lot.
The one is eyes. This our movie night.
He wasn't watching none of your ass over there snoring. I don't want to hear that.
You been so proud of movie night.
So, that's all.
So you gonna put those headphones on? Play that game.
Watch it. Watch it.
I'm on phone and watching the game. I'm saying. So I'm watching this.
You said,
Make something about
be sure to catch the full Shack Cam experience presented by AT&T across all Bleacher Report social media platforms. So we can see personally about that. Very effective. Little segment of Shack. I couldn't hear him, he couldn't hear us. Other than that, dynamite. American Express teammates. No. Minnesota trying to turn things around, and after shooting 49 threes in game one, 17 in game two, the Pacers field goal attempts in game one, 36 in game two.
Perfect time. You might wait till about your time. Go on there, go to sleep. It ain't 9 o'clock.
First half in game one was 47-5 in the first half of game two. What stood out to you from the first 24 what Minnesota's doing to try to tie this series? What actually stood out to me is Minnesota's investment and their mindset. I talked about them having a championship mentality, and you see how every time right away going into the comeback. And it's only 3.9 from the field. Ironically, we're going to see all three of those makes right here, and they are coming in close. And that's what these guys have to do. They got to solve it. And if they're stop to prove their chest threes and not be able tonight, 9 attempts at the point, and we're still in the score tonight. I was going to say,
My ball, how did you what? What you talking about?
very impressed with that.
Everything you do, you try to revolve around what I'm doing.
To me, was a really good
What else remote? No, you trying to figure out what I'm doing.
The Dallas Mavericks lift the half has cut that to a manageable 12-point 60 to 48. Talk to me about Minnesota defense. Well, it's manageable, but I thought Minnesota did a great job. What they did not do in the first game, they overplayed the double team. And now they didn't stay long. They stayed at the right time. Freeze it here. Rudy Gobert comes out. He doesn't stand in drop coverage. And after he stays in the drop coverage, all of a sudden he gets back. You tag him right here. And now you run at the shooter. And if you run at the shooter, then you're going to have things happen. Again, right here, you come off the pick and roll right here. Don't overextend. Now stick back. Now you run, you get box out coverage, and you get great opportunities on the other end. Again, Luka is manageable right here. You don't have to come yet, Alexander. Now I come and help. Now I get back. And now we're in great defensive position. We make them take a tough shot. Terrible pass. And this has been a great job of not staying too long on Luka and Kyrie in the first half. They definitely did a much better job of that. But here's my guy, Kyle Anderson. I knew Kyle Anderson needed to guard Luka more, he needed to play more. Kyle Anderson just gives them place this team will change the pace. He gives them a different
give me my bed. Give me my baby.
Well, he slick.
No, we have to, not now that,
You'd be so worried. He'd be so worried about me. What you know I'm talking about? You need to take some medicine.
so I mean, I'm trying to, what cover you on?
Put my earphone in, man. What's good, bro?
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Here we go.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. He will return this from deep in the
Chase.
and he will be brought down.
Not Chase head, I'll bet though.
Coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Chase better get him back down now.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are
Where
out.
we at? It's a run, man.
Right to the
Okay.
air
Oh,
is
good.
Burrow. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. 16
Yeah,
yards
I
on
know
the
that.
game's
That's
first
slow.
play and a quick first down.
We'll get the next one. Don't worry about it. Might be a little RP. Oh, play
They
action.
go play action with Burrow. Dancing to his left.
Come on, Burrow.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be
That's
incomplete.
tough.
The Bengals at 2-3 here to begin the new season. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much
They're
about
going to be
football
on now.
comes down
Oh,
to
play
mindset.
action. Oh,
Being in the
yeah.
right
Come here.
frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of
Big,
mind,
big grown man territory here. Ooh. There you go.
Be tough to beat in this one.
And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's 3rd and 6.
11 MT. 11. Hey, we gotta go score.
Burrow will throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Play action. It's Burrow.
Got him. There you go.
It's going to be intercepted.
There we go.
Picked up by Keanu Neal.
But eventually we're going to come.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45.
Here we go.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
There you go.
That's Anthony Schwartz. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Yeah,
so
DJ.
The play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Drag, you hit DJ.
Now Rodgers.
We'll climb here.
That's going to be caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. So the PI decline, and that'll give him a fresh set of downs.
And when you scout tight ends, one thing you want to know, just how strong they are. And we saw it in evidence there. He was able to fight through all the contact and still secure the football.
Yeah.
Walker will score. Touchdown, Seattle. This crew, they were on a roll going into the bye week that they just had, Charles, so sort of picking up where they left off.
And you
Madden says you hit.
Come back off of an open week and you've been winning games, you should get a few extra days off.
Who if you would have put 6-1 up?
Coaches often hedge their bets too.
Hey man, this.
Really hard that first practice back.
What's crazy is niggas always told me, bro, if you ever learn how to freeform, it might be dangerous for a lot of people. And me, I played on classic, so I ain't never really used free. I just started using freeform like right when everybody crunk up all these new leagues. I was just like, fuck it. If I lose, fuck up some throws, whatever, like it's gonna be just practice mode, getting ready for man 25, because I'm gonna run freeform all man 25.
How do you approach drive number 2? Going back to your game plan coming in. Everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots.
Yeah, like I done noticed that if I got a real good QB, that shit get real surgical. Come on.
And he is going to lose yardage here. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. Now Burrow.
Don't do that. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now Burrow on 1st down.
I come back.
That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Oh, my God.
Everyone in the NFL is looking for mismatches, and T. Higgins'
I did.
size and speed at receiver.
I did, but I tapped it. I tapped it, but I was off on it. Like, it was just bad animation.
Ability to flat out fly. They can use him everywhere, including in the slot. He's a dangerous playmaker and a big time.
It was just like a bad,
He'll wind up getting this one
I
all the
like
way
that.
down
Boy, come back and
inside
get
the
that.
20. From the red zone now, here's Burrow 1st down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now it's Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Moss. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Well, this defense for the Seahawks very strong in that victory a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Leonard Williams will hurt. He came red though.
And this one is no good. He missed it.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss, because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week.
He was chasing what I happened to do it.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Rodgers. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Anthony Schwartz, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Go back, go Bear. Cat gonna make this. So.
Here we go. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Now, here's Ross. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change? And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7.
They ever tried to poke that thing.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. On play action, now Rodgers. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Rodgers changing the play, it appears. Rodgers now off play action. And incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man,
God. I fucking died.
Touchdown, Seahawks. Anthony Schwartz with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it.
Oh, yeah,
with
we'll
the
take
short
that.
passing game.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's
Joey.
3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Rodgers now on 1st down.
Yeah.
And his throw here is incomplete.
That's tremendous field position, and they were
So
given
that
following the
formation
turnover,
looked
but they've still
tricky.
got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. Throw left side. There's Schwartz with it. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are able to add on to their first-half lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And the rout is on here in this first half.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds?
And they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety.
Well, 2 snaps ago, I don't think anyone thought a safety was on the table, yet it happened. They caught him on back-to-back plays breaking through the line. No amount of evading was going to save him from a sack.
How the hell is the biscuit
last one, he ran too deep into the end zone.
Fucking kick return, bro. That is insane.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time. He's got a man, complete. Down the right sideline. Touchdown. 4 touchdown passes for Aaron Rodgers. And the Seahawks have got it on cruise control. Extra point up and through by Myers. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Bengals 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 11.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. He'll swing this out to Moss. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. Burrow looking to pass. Open man is Higgins. Higgins is going to have a Bengals first down as he'll get this up close to the 30-yard line. Here's Burrow.
Oh, my God.
It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
That's another Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Good fucking throw.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts.
Burrow?
As they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, it's Burrow.
I knew I was going to get one on here, man.
Third time. Picked up by Keanu
All right, come here, Trey. Nobody go. Keanu, you slow as fuck there, Joe Burrow catch you. I see why they put those guys in the head of that line.
Interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's where you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Rodgers, and this throw finds Smith and Jigba. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Rodgers to throw on second down. He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Myers connects on the PAT, and a rout is on here in this first half. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Gotta stop shooting on 3.
The Cincy offense
Get to the
about
free
ready to
throw
go
line.
here on their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They take a shot downfield.
We trust you, Devin Woods, when we out here treating you like James Rabbit with the ears, man.
Happened here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the
We're gonna
big
trust
one,
you
but it
until
winds up incomplete.
I can't trust you no more. Yeah, Gray.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A gain there of 21 yards.
Here we go. First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
11, 11, 11.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. I ain't never seen that animation. Did you?
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, this offense, this team, right now, Charles, they've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got... And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Seattle. And even 60 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. This is Fant on the short completion. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Seahawks. Noah Fant, 26 yards. And the Seahawks come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone.
Oh, that's you. Shit, I thought you was in the room.
Drive about to get going.
Thought you was in the room.
12, 12, 12.
First down. Here's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
11 Thomas. 11 MT. 11 MT.
Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against.
Oh, pass.
It's a fake. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked up by Trey Brown. Moving inside the 20. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Pass.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Seahawks take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look
I got to go on let Justin Timber do what he do right now.
Start to look towards the future?
That's my problem. Trying to kill pick all the time. Screen.
But Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is
other way to play inside leverage when I'm cut back.
No matter how the game looks on paper going in, this one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Uchenna Nwosu. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Now Rodgers. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Up the middle, here's Walker.
Ooh, good shit.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Wow. Not in his favor.
He's knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Throwing now is Rodgers. On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the...
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
At the 40-yard line.
On second down, here's a run with Moss. And slow going there as they'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, Bear got 4 fouls. They ass in trouble.
12, 12, 12.
Now Burrow on 1st down. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Y'all asses in trouble. Go Big got 4 fouls.
Man is Schwartz. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Anthony Schwartz from 21 yards away. And the Seahawks are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that the bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though. Probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Now Burrow. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
2nd down and 8. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This is 2nd and 8. Now it's Rodgers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, let's face it, not a lot left for them to prove in this game, but they're still throwing the football. I guess, of course, CD, you could always get the backups some work. There's new plays to try out. But some people, let's face it, they just want to run the score up. It's fun.
I love the way that you expressed that because you gave.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Von Bell. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things. with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And Browning's throw will take it in by Gesicki. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
That's good.
Here's Browning. This pass complete to Higgins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That's another Bengals first down.
Now Browning. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
I ain't even on this.
My good man. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw into the hands of Fan. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Here's Walker, and he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stump that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now Myers for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Uh-oh. Boy, in trouble.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
I'll fuck around and let Kyrie don't get how this over.
At this point, I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught
oh my
inside
God.
the 35. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
You did,
but he won't be able to smile about it.
And CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here. But it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And I'm okay with that cliche.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score Seahawks 89.
So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick.
Get that big, get out of
And
there.
the Seahawks looks like they've recovered. They have. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Seahawks, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4.
I like that one.